It's a rainy here in Northeast Ohio, but we are headed to Dollar Tree because we are in search for these terracotta pots from Dollar Tree. They come multiple in a packs and they are so fun for crafting. I'm going to start with this. This is like a medium size, I guess. It's not the tiny one. And I love that they come multiple in a pack, and I mean, what a great bargain. So I'm just going to wipe one of them really lightly just to remove any dust that it may have. And then we're going to paint this one white. Of course, you can choose any color you want. I'm going to choose white, and then I'm just going to do one coat. And let me tell you, painting on terracotta material really adheres the paint, and love it. Anyways, I'm just going to do one coat, put it to the side, let it dry. Once dry, we are going to start adding some Mod Podge. We are going to use some gold leaf. If you've never used gold leaf, it is so fun. It is so messy, but it is fun, and it looks so pretty at the end. So I'm just going to add a layer of Mod Podge, section by section, apply the gold leaf, and then just put it to the side to dry. Now you're going to see it's going to look kind of messy. A lot of flakes are going to be lifted up. It's okay. Just add it on. Once dry, then you want to bring it back and remove all the flakes. While that is drying, I am going to take one of these candy dispensers, also from Dollar Tree. I love that it has the golden cap to it. I'm going to remove the stickers, and they come off pretty easily, and they do not leave any sticky residue, which I love. I am then going to remove the cap, and then we're going to wipe it. It was really dusty, so again, just a clean wipe will do the work. I didn't have candy, so we're going to use these little glass stones because it's what I have that resembles candy the most. But just imagine it's candy, okay? I'm just going to add these again just to give you kind of like what it would look like. Now, you can do this in any color combination you want, especially if you want to do it with kids. You can use more fun colors, right? This is just a little bit more sophisticated. Now, the pot is fully dry, so I'm just going to use this dry brush, and I'm just going to start brushing off all the flakes. And it's really fun. Again, messy, but fun. I'm going to do that until all of them are removed, and then with my hands, I'm just going to really fatten it out and remove anything left over. So cute. I'm going to vacuum these flakes. Now, it's easier to vacuum it, and this handheld vacuum is amazing, guys. Seriously, if you're looking for a handheld and it's cordless, love this one. I'll have it linked in the description box. All right, so I'm just going to add some hot glue on the rim, just on the edge, and then we're going to place the candy dispenser right on top. This is such a fun craft. Again, I chose colors that are a little bit more adult and sophisticated, but you can do any color combination you want. I think filled with candy would be so much fun. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to take another one of the same size pots, and we're just going to wipe it well, and we're going to add a really thick layer of Mod Podge. Just add it on just like you would paint, and we are going to set that to the side, and we're going to let it dry. I have not done this technique in a long time. I am so excited to show you. This is going to be a crackle technique. Now, if you don't like that style, of course, you can just paint it and it'll be fine. Once the Mod Podge was kind of almost completely dry, you can see that it's still kind of sticky. I'm going to start painting it. I'm just going to add one coat of the Waverly chalk paint in the white. Again, choose whatever color you want. And I'm just going to cover the entire thing. One coat, again, was sufficient. Now, once everything's covered, then I'm going to take my heating tool, and I'm just going to start heating it. That's it, drying it. And you literally seeing crackle before your eyes. It is the most amazing and most satisfying thing. I love doing this. I forgot how much I loved it. So I'm just going to keep doing this until the entire thing is dry and the entire thing has crackled. And it is so fun to watch. Look how pretty that looks. Gorgeous. And again, any color you want. All right, so now we are going to pair it with this wood slice. I got this in a whole bunch, and it had a crack on it, and I hadn't used it yet, but I figured let's use it for this craft. I'm just going to add glue to the bottom rim and then add the wood slice right on top of it, and it actually sticks really good. I was surprised. All right, so then we are going to take one of these little garden pieces. I love this little one, and it actually is painted very nicely. Considering it's from Dollar Tree, I think the material and the quality was very nice. I'm going to remove the sticker, and I'm just going to add a bunch of glue at the bottom, and then we're just going to glue it right there at top. Now, you can leave it just like this, which I think looks very pretty, but I'm going to add some of this faux boxwood. I'm going to add it very, very lightly towards the back and making it look as clean as possible. So I'm just going to hot glue it towards the back. You see how I'm doing that? Right against the piece. And that way it's not going to look messy, or you know what I mean. So I'm just going to add a few of these just to make it nice and festive. Now, you can add more flowers if you want, or again, you could have left it like this, but I think it's such a fun way to display this little garden piece. You can find different styles and different colors of these at Dollar Tree currently. But why just leave it just like this when you can just elevate it and turn it into a nice artsy piece? I love the way this turned out, but let me know what you think down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I am going to take these little baby ones. They are so cute, and I know they have even smaller ones. These come 3 in a pack, which is great, and we're going to use all 3 of them for this craft. Again, I'm going to wipe them really well because they do have kind of like a dust. I can't explain it. A little grimy, I guess. And then we're just going to use this little chippy brush. It's just a very cheap, inexpensive brush, and we're just going to do a dry brush technique. And we're going to do it side to side. And I'm going to cover the entire thing. Again, it's going to look very distressed. And I can't say this enough. If this is not the look you like, please know you can just paint it in whatever color you want with full coverage. Look how cute it looks. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other 2. These are looking so cute. Oh my word. Okay, so I placed half a foam ball inside of each. I forgot to press record. So basically, I just took one of these foam balls from Dollar Tree, cut in half, and then added a little hot glue at the bottom. That's it. Just place it in there. Now, these are some of those cake pops or lollipop sticks that you can find at any craft store. I'm just going to add a little dab of hot glue and then place one right in the center of each one, making sure that I'm going all the way to the bottom because I want them all to be at the same height. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing on the other 2. Then I'm going to take 3 extra foam balls, same size. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue at the tip of each stick, and then I'm just going to push them down, and then again, making sure that they're all about the same height. Now I'm going to cover these with some Spanish moss. I wish I would have had green moss. I still can't find it at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to order it on Amazon. But if you have green moss, I think it will look so much better with it. But this is what I have on hand, so this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to add some moss at the bottom, just inside the pot, just to cover everything up. And then we're going to cover each ball with moss. Now, I didn't have enough. I was doing my best to get the entire thing covered. I think I did a pretty good job, but of course, if you have more, just make sure you cover it nicely. I'm just going to add a little hot glue, and just be careful. It does get hot. So make sure you have your silicone finger protectors and anything else to help you. Again, we're just going to cover all 3 balls. Of course, you can add whatever you want to this. Now, I am going to add just one of these flowers, one in each color, just leftover flowers that I had, which I thought was great. And then we're just going to leave about 1 inch from this stem, and we're going to add a little hot glue, and then we're just going to stick it to one side, to the front side. Now, if you have smaller flowers, like little tiny flowers, that will look perfect with this arrangement as well. So I'm going to add 1 to each one. Now, I felt like something was missing on the actual pot. So I'm just going to take some of the leftover leaves from these picks, and I'm going to add 1 leafy green to each side of the stick. That way, it's just going to add a little bit of pop of color and just add extra design and texture. And I'll do that in all 3 of them. Now, I do have these little stickers that I bought a couple of years back, and they have the design of a ladybug as well as a bee. And I'm just going to add a couple to each design. I'm going to add 1 to the top and then 1 to the bottom on the pot. So it's on the rim area. And I think these just add just a fun aspect to it. It's definitely not needed if you don't have them, but I have them. So I thought it would be really fun to add 1 to each pot. And I think it's so stinking cute. I think it really brought everything together. And again, just a little fun aspect. But look how cute these look as a set. I love that they're all different colors, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I'm going to take another one of the larger size terracotta pot. Again, I'm going to wipe it really well, and I'm going to paint this one in the Waverly chalk paint in the moss tone. And again, 1 coat was sufficient, it really adheres to this surface perfectly. I'm going to put it to the side to dry, and I'm going to take this home sign, although it's really pretty. I'm just going to use one of the pieces. So I'm just going to carefully remove the staples from the back and then remove the jute string. I'm just going to need one of the pieces, as I said, and I'm just going to lightly sand in a very horizontal way, I guess, and just very lightly, and then wipe it really well. I'm going to paint it in the same color in the Moss by Waverly. Once both pieces were dry, I'm just going to attach them together again. I'm going to add a little glue around the rim at the bottom and then place the piece right on top. Now again, this portion here is absolutely optional. You do not have to distress it. I am going to add some dry brush white paint on the entire thing, and it looks pretty heavy right now, but we're going to soften it once it's dry, and we're going to sand it down very nicely for two reasons. We want to really soften that white, but we also want to distress a little bit of the terracotta pot so that I can see some of that terracotta orange through. And I'm just going to use a very, very light grit. This is a 220 grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to sand everything again to distress and soften. I realized that I did not paint the upside down part, so like the bottom part of it. I just wanted to look nice and finished because I am going to gift this one away. So I'm just going to do a real quick coat and then let it dry. All right, I have this leftover burlap. It's like a little flower, I guess. It's like sticker style from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to hot glue it kind of like towards the front, but towards the side. And I'm going to pick the better side of it and place it. Now, this is one of Dollar Tree's battery operated candles. I love these. Great find at Dollar Tree. And I think this is gorgeous. Of course, you can use any color you want. I love how just simple and fresh it is. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.